Okay, I am live. Tonight's show is brought to you by Bill Clinton Viagra. If you're a douchebag and like to play the saxophone, you'll love Bill Clinton Viagra. All right, what else we got? We got Donald Jr. condoms. If your dick is 4 inches or less, then you'll love Donald Jr. condoms. All right, we're still going through the product line here. See if there's nobody in the audience so far. We are live. All right. And of course, Ralph Nader Whiskey. If you're a complete douchebag and like to be on the left and the right, then you'll love Ralph Nader Whiskey. And it's good for getting really loaded too. All right, welcome to the program. All right, that's tonight's products. That's what this service is brought to you by. I thought Travis was going to be here to help out. Guess fucking not. Anybody like to join me over here in the Discord? Or am I rocking alone? Guess I'll be looking at reading tweets. All right, this week on political news. No, there we go. What did Donald say at 4 o'clock in the morning while singing the Golden Toilet? Let's see. Yeah, it seems like we'll be doing business with Mexico and Canada again. When were we forbidden from doing business with them too? Oh yeah, Mexico was gonna. I think they went bankrupt paying for the wall. That's right. What's up, guys? What's happening? Just gonna put some in. Just putting this message in. It's so hard to get help these days. Who's that the fuck? No. Did you hear that Bill Clinton and Obama were in a gay orgy recently with Bill O'Reilly? And Robert Mueller. What a fucking douchebag. Agro, you want to join me or something? Take help from anyone. What else? Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, Kenny?
You got your nerd on in Game of Thrones, I see.
Yeah, it's finally over. I think you'd like it, though. I mean, there's a lot of titties in it.
That's what I heard. I watched about 3 episodes of it so far.
Of the first season?
Yeah. So I'll get right on that. Okay. You got anything in the political news to make fun of?
Yeah, I was just looking at some the funniest, most absurd fake news stories.
Okay, shoot him.
Trump calls the KFC founder, Colonel Sanders, a tremendous Civil War hero.
It's pretty funny. We'll go get my joke book. Maybe it's a good joke. All right.
Ted Cruz pushed for southern states to build nuclear weapons to stop the war against Christians.
It's pretty good. There we go. There we go. All right.
Trump ordered the executions of all the Obama pardoned turkeys. Yes, some message to Trav, but he's apparently on Raw Dog right now.
Yeah.
Can't count on him.
No.
Although I did go out and get some Kratom's, man. I'm gonna try some Kratom.
Have you ever done heroin?
No, I didn't. I've been offered it, but I don't. They told me it's like drinking 24 beers, and I said, "Well, I don't want to drink 24 beers. I don't want to feel like that at all." Plus, it's kind of a problem in Missouri, and I've actually known a lot of people that have OD'd, died, so I don't really mess with that.
This is a really old political joke you want to hear anyways.
Yep.
Okay, Saddam Hussein, curious to see how his newly implemented decree allowing Iraqis to travel aboard for the first time in years, heads down to the passport office. Once there, he joins the line. One after another, passport seekers ahead of him insist the President Saddam take their place. Very quickly, he is moved to the head of the line, and he's dealing with the clerk. Clerk issues President Saddam his passport with lightning speed. The president thanks the clerk and then turns around to discover that all those in line behind him have vanished. Without trace, Saddam turns back to the clerk, asks what has happened. Simple, says the clerk. If you leave Iraq, no one else has to. Yeah, that's an old joke.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
It's not too old, though. It's not terribly old.
Yeah, it's just kind of old. What's going on here with iTunes? No, not right now.
What's the difference between Al Gore and a slab of Formica?
What?
Absolutely nothing.
I like to pull an editorial. It wasn't Giuliani that shut down the strip clubs in last week's. It was Bloomberg because he's such a loser. This is a true story. Nobody wanted to hang out with him.
That is a true story.
So he shut down all the strip clubs because, yeah, he's a loser. That's a true editorial right there on last week's show. Anything else in the news or anything?
What is Bill Clinton's favorite instrument?
What?
A saxophone. What do Monica Lewinsky and the Soda Machine have in common?
What?
They both say insert Bill here. What did the bartender do when a Republican asked for a Dick Cheney shot?
What?
Poured a shot of wild turkey and then threw it in his face. Although when he got shot, I thought he was there hunting pheasants, but I guess there's no pheasant liquor.
Anything else happening?
What's that? What's happening up in New York in the news?
Nothing much. How's your weekend in Boston?
Oh, it was pretty good. It was decent weather.
All right.
Of course, I'm back home now. We had decent weather back here too.
All right.
I wish I could have met you, but couldn't make it.
No. I have to get a job in a corporation and I have to get a certain Bruins tattoo.
Yeah. The tattoo's small though. It's no big deal. You don't have any tattoos?
No. I think I'll be getting one soon.
You remember you gotta let Jennifer. She's got to approve the design first.
She approves the design and then I'll be in there.
Right. You'll be in there. It's worth it. It's all worth it. You'll be in there before Trav. Trav never going to get out of San Diego.
Maybe.
What are they saying in the YouTube comments?
I'm here. Trav is on Rostov's show right now. Scandalous. Worth waiting for. Laugh out loud. Hillary Clinton isn't taking the loss very well. So I said to her, cheer up. At least you won't have to work at the same desk that Monica spent so much time under.
That's a good one. That Ganji.
Very good, Ganji.
What are you vaping on? Nicotine or THC?
Nicotine. Did you see the season finale of Saturday Night Live?
No, I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in years, actually.
Why not? It's pretty funny.
I just don't. I don't know. I used to watch it back when I was in high school, and I liked Mad TV a lot too.
Paul Rudd.
But I don't.
Was on.
He was hosting. He's good. I like him.
The DJ Khaled.
And DJ Khaled, he's a funny guy.
Yeah. For a lot of special guests on.
It's ridiculous that Trump actually wants the FCC to investigate Saturday Night Live and shut them down. Like,
he said the
just
same
for some
thing
joke
about PBS. He wants PBS to shut down.
He wants PBS to shut down?
He said that before.
I actually like PBS.
PBS
they got some interesting stuff.
He's going to shut the Special Olympics down. He said so. But then he had to take it back.
Why would he want the Special Olympics to be shut down?
I don't know. Man's out of his mind.
Well, yeah.
Maybe it was too much chicken that week. This could be what's happening.
Speaking of out of his mind, you missed Drunk Beaver last night. I tried to get a hold of you, but you weren't answering. He was drunk.
What time was that? Like midnight?
It was all throughout the night. He kept coming in and out. He was at a karaoke bar at first, and then he got home and he was just drunk, like seriously drunk. Apparently, he bought a horse.
Why would you buy a horse?
He's either going to pay someone to race it or he's going to stud it out or something, I imagine, because he's into horse racing. I mean, it could be worth a lot of money. I think he said it was $37,000.
I've got a lot of CDs. What's up, Trap? What's happening, dude? Here we go.
How come Ryan A don't come in here?
Why did Reagan pick Bush for vice president of the United States? Here is the true story. Ronald Reagan asked his wife, Nancy, how he should make a choice. Nancy gave him a riddle to use as a test, saying that if one of the contenders is able to answer it, then he should have the job. Reagan asked Bush, who is it who is your father's son but not your brother? Bush replies, golly gee, Mr. Reagan, that's difficult. I'll need to go and think about that for a while. That evening, Bush returns happily, shouts, I got it, right. I figured it out. It's me. It's me. Reagan then presents the same riddle to the other hopeful. That's a tough one, Mr. Reagan. I'll get back to you on that. That evening, he returns and says, try as I might, I just couldn't figure it out. Who is it? Reagan answers, it's George Bush. What? I'm not exactly sure why.
What does Barack Obama call illegal aliens?
What?
Undocumented Democrats.
We're just doing political skill. What's up, Prince Noob Sauce? All right. What's up, Travis? You're a Ross dog, right?
Hello?
Oh, this is kind of an old joke. Al Gore and the Clintons are flying on Air Force One. Bill looks at Al, chuckles, and says, you know, I could throw $100 bill out the window right now and make someone very happy. Al shrugs his stiff shoulders and says, well, I could throw 10 bills out the window and make 10 people happy. Whoever tosses perfectly spiked hair, and says, I could throw 100 bills out the window and make 100 people happy. Chelsea rolls her eyes, looks at all of them, and says, I could throw all three of you out the window, make the whole country happy.
Tom of Finland joined us.
Hello.
He can do communist jokes.
What's up, Travis? What's going on? How's Rostock fever? Hello?
Travis talking to you.
Are you here?
Yeah, hi. Sorry, I was just...
What's happening?
My order got opening.
What?
Too happy.
Your order for what?
My Kratos. It's kind of bullshit. He's never done that before. I just posted a message. I just saw it.
You junkie.
What's happening in Finland?
Well, I've been reading today about how they are gonna start composing human bodies in Washington, and so there's actually a company who might get they've been studying that how can they get transfer human remains to back to the soil, and now it's getting the law is getting in hands of the governor in there. So that way we don't then waste our bodies in a regular, burials anymore. We get them to grow out trees and plants better.
Those pod things?
No, I mean they compost. They turn it back to the soil. The human bodies. It takes about a month, and then your rotten body can be put in the ground, and it will help everything grows. Recycling, green future.
Well, we don't. Our country doesn't get to recycle that much anymore because China's not taking our shit anymore.
True.
They're just going to launch it in outer space now. Did you hear about that, Kenny?
What?
That we're launching it in outer space. What do you think about that?
That's pretty good.
What about like aliens when they find it and they say we're just fucking up the Bear universe?
There's no Bear universe.
Bear universe. He said there. There as in like theirs. Not Bear universe. The universe of bears. They should just shoot it to the sun though. Like it just burn it up.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's so cold outside right now. I saw a politician with his hands in his own pockets.
Womp, womp, womp.
So, Kenny or Acro, do you guys care or follow anyway that Lamar Odom basketball player?
This program is brought to you by
Lamar Odom.
John Kennedy Rifles. John Gotti Jr. endorses them and every scumbag on the planet.
Apparently,
Lamar.
apparently he just released a new book, and the big confession in there was that he used a fake penis to pass Olympics drug test because he was smoking weed every day or in the summer.
Who's smoking weed every day? Bill Clinton?
Lamar Odom.
Who?
Lamar Odom. He played for the Lakers. Remember he a couple years ago he OD'd and went into a coma for a little bit. He was married to Khloe Kardashian for a while.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I think he said he slept with like 2,500 women too.
It's a lot of women.
Yeah, it is.
His memory is called Darkness to Light.
Go ahead to content up here. Please.
You can do it. Say it.
And then USA added Huawei in a list of companies that US companies wouldn't have a business with, and so Google had to react to that.
Yeah, I saw you and Weaver going about that the other day. I guess it's a couple days ago.
Yeah, but now there's a new Google announced today that they are not gonna give Huawei's the latest updates, and they are not giving them to access to Google Maps anymore and stuff like that. They are seriously damaging Huawei with that.
Well, isn't that a good thing though? Aren't they like Chinese spies or there's some shit going on with that?
That's what the government says, but that's the media. But that's what the government wants the media to say. I don't think that's really what's happening.
Well, I think the Canadian government said that too because they held that one chick prisoner for a while. She might even still be.
Yeah, no, it's a political prisoner thing. If you get like behind the scenes of it all and you open your eyes and get woke, you can tell like something's not right.
No, it's a Google phone right now, Ryan.
Ryan's calling you from Google phone.
Hey, what's the difference between death and taxes?
What?
Congress doesn't meet every year to make death worse.
When was the last time or first time that you paid any taxes?
Bro, I played more in not reparations. What's the word?
I have no idea. English is very hard language.
What's the word? Aggro. It's not. It's like where you pay court fines. Restitution. Restitution. I paid more restitution, which is like a tax. Than I bet aggro's ever had to pay.
I bet you haven't. How much restitution you pay?
Well, do you consider bail bonds restitution? Because I've had $100,000 bail before, so
No, I
10%.
consider that. I consider that doing business.
Well, it goes straight into the pockets of the government, so
Bail,
and they
bail
use it
for
as
what?
that. Well,
I mean,
just crimes against humanity, war
I mean,
crimes,
but if
stuff like that.
yeah, but even if let's say like you get arrested and somebody has to bail you out from jail. I mean, what's the difference? You're not going anywhere anyway.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, why put it so high ever? Why? That's why I'm voting for Kamala Harris, because she wants to reform the cash bails bond system. Because basically, it's poor people get stuck in there, and rich people get to go free.
Why do most conservatives fail geometry?
Why?
Because they don't have any points.
Dang. Honestly, we should have known more communism would fail. There were like a lot of red flags, right? Like, have you heard about McDonald's new Obama value meal?
No, I haven't.
You order anything you like, and the guy behind you has to pay for it. What a disaster. Dude, Ganji has the best jokes, am I right?
Yeah. How do Republicans keep their breath fresh?
How?
With entitlements.
Oh, shit.
Who has the police coming to get them?
That's Kenny.
That's
White Point Stalker.
If it was the police coming here, they would have stopped. They went on to somewhere else.
Oh, is that what they wouldn't have kept driving by? Are you sure?
Yeah.
There's always, like, whenever Kitty would do shows from her place on Periscope and YouTubes, there was always signs going on behind her too. Like, is New York just nothing but sirens all the time? They get old.
I guess so.
So, Travis, do you or anybody else here use Snapchat?
No, never have.
Nope.
According to beautiful Mrs. LAD, there's a gender changing app, a filter ready to add in Snapchat. That might, lead some interesting.
Hansi used it the other day. Hansi used it the other day and made himself a girl, and he looked ridiculous. Let me see if I can find a
I
picture.
saw that, yeah. Yeah, I'm listening.
What is that?
The phone call. Try and answer it. Yes? I hit one. Well, I didn't point them through. I hit the right number. I believe I did. So confused. Maybe I'll call back. We're on no caller.
Who was it? Oh, it was unknown. Ryan wants to know why you unplugged the house phone line. It starts with *67, he thought.
I know what he saw.
What does GOP stand for?
Oh,
What is Kenny doing?
I have no idea.
He's answering the phone.
hello?
Someone calling him.
They hung up.
Why'd they do that, Ken?
I don't know.
Well, they ruined your show now.
My show's not totally wrong.
Not totally, you're right.
What does GOP stand for?
I don't know. What?
Giant old pricks.
What?
Grab our pussy. Grab our pussy.
Wait, because Donald Trump said that one time, grab him by the pussy, is that why?
It's locker room
Yeah.
talk.
Kenny, what do you think about top? Well, you have to list these in order. Best 3 presidents.
Yeah.
You lived during Reagan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got Reagan. That's one of them, and then you got Bill Clinton, and then you got Jimmy Carr. Wait, what's his name?
Carter.
Jim Carter. Yeah.
Jim Carter.
Jimmy.
Jimmy Carter. Go ahead and list those 3.
What were the 3 choices?
Oh, that was my answer. Jimmy Carter.
Reagan,
Oh,
Jimmy Carter.
that's-
Who else?
Bill Clinton.
Carter, Reagan, and Clinton. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Bill.
Bill's the worst.
No, Bill was.
Oh, I thought it was the best.
Yeah, list. Okay, then who's second best?
Bill Clinton.
So you think Reagan was the worst?
Confused.
Reagan
Yeah.
definitely is the worst.
I would say
Reagan's-
so too. He started the drug on wars. Yeah.
The drug on wars.
Yeah.
Well, the war on drugs, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
That was all
Wow.
Nixon.
Well, clearly the war on drugs was too much effective because Travis's parents were high enough to make him
Well,
born.
apparently, Chernobyl radioactivity wasn't strong enough because Tony Gaga can still form sentences somewhat.
They're saying he shouldn't form sentences. You're saying.
I'm saying he has a difficult time doing it because of the radioactive fallout.
What happened in the 3 Mile Island?
Giant nuclear bomb went off, and the U.S. government lied to the native people there, saying that it wasn't going to be a big deal in return for goods and exchanges.
Native people.
Yeah, they're native people there. Am I wrong?
Pilgrims.
No, they weren't pilgrims. These were what you and I would call monkey Indian. Not in a racist way, but like in a way that's like, not in a racist way. In this climate, that sounds racist.
Seems
But
very
what I'm saying is
racist.
they go like, whoo, 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 like they're doing the weird noises and shit.
Sounds very racist, Travis.
It does.
No, dude.
Frankly, I'm appalled.
Is that what it was, though, Tony Gaga? Because I think I heard of that island. It hit me like an epiphany.
That's
Is that
true.
what it was?
I think you missed the point on Kenny's last show when he was talking about, being a white and guilt and white privileges.
Wait, what?
White privilege.
Eventually
Oh, wait, I
we'll all
didn't.
be
Are you
the
sure that's what he
same.
said? I don't think that's what he said.
My friend, eventually we'll be the same color. Nobody will have privilege.
That's called mulatto babies, Kenny. That's why we need to have our white superior race. No, not superior. I'm just kidding. Segregated, or we're inclined
Still
to have a
racism.
better chance.
Segregation is still racism, dude.
No, it's not. Okay, remember when you were in elementary school and said, okay, all the 5th graders line up here, all the 4th graders line up here. Was that racist? See? Good question.
That's not racist, but segregating someone is.
Well, that's segregating the lines between a class of people.
Were you shocked to see Travis when the elderly, senior U.S. citizen travels all the way to South Africa and then gets kicked in the back?
We've
Well,
really
he is
got
a
to.
former governor.
We really got to teach you to learn to handle this.
Can you wait? I was going to say, can you say what kind of citizen? I wasn't going to call him on it this time, but
You want to segregate a race of people? That's called racism, man.
Yep. He doesn't. He's all crated out right now. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
did you take yours?
No, but that is true. I did go get some Kratom to try from a CBD Kratom store.
This has been great talking with all of you. That's all I got.
What does that mean, Kenny? Wait, what does that mean?
That means this is the end of the show, man.
Wait, why? We're just getting started.
Ralph Nader.
What is?
If you want to be a douchebag on the left and on the right and be independent, then this is the cologne for you. And of course, Donald Trump steak. If you want to have diarrhea constantly, then eat a Donald Trump steak. That's right.
Well, you wanted to get the plugs in. I feel you.
All right, man. It's been great.
What did Sarah Palin say after finding out her 17-year-old daughter was pregnant?
What?
We should have never introduced her to John Edwards.
Why did Osama bin Laden kill his wife?
Why?
How?
When she spread her legs, he saw Bush. What do you get if you cross a dirty politician with a filthy womanizer?
What?
Chelsea, I don't get that one, Ganji.
All right, guys, it's been fun. Thanks, everybody.
Wait, Kenny, one more time. Why do men want to vote for a female president?
I know.
Because we'd only have to pay her for half as much.
All right, guys, thank you. Waka, waka, waka.
We didn't even we didn't get to hear from George Bush like George Bush never called
what's
in
that about?
tonight. He called in last week.
Well, I guess he's not here today.
Oh.
Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining.
All right. Thanks for having us.
All right, later.
Hey.